Oh, okay, there we go. Is that too loud? Is this too loud? No baller. Oh, that's, you know, it's fine. It's fine, you know? I mean, they need to shake up the meta. It's fine. That's okay. I'm like, I don't know. I don't mind them taking away stuff that was like good in the. But they should shake it up. Honestly, they should take away everything. They should change everything and make it completely different as possible. To make it feel like new. Yeah, Splatoon 2 changed a lot of things from 1. That's good. So I just do this? Wait. And then my timer should have been at 2 hours. Right? I think we played this for 2 hours before? Alright. Alright. So, wait a second. So, wait, what do I press to go to the next world? Huh? Oh, you press down. Oh, okay. So... Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, why can't I go to 4-2? It won't let me go to 4-2. Or I have to start at 4-1? Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with them changing things. Actually, that's what I want. I want them to change. And I want it to be, like, different. I don't want to just, like, go into Splatoon 3 and... Like I was saying, and just, like, be using, like, the same exact stuff I was using Splatoon 2. I don't want that. I want the meta to be, like, completely different. Like, I don't know. That's fine. I have to... I mean, I doubt that it's gonna... I don't know. Like, I doubt it's gonna be, like, overall... a weaker experience than 2? Oh, I mean, I guess it could be, but, like, whatever. I don't know, as long as there's new stuff, it's fine. I mean, I guess, like, the big variety would be good, but, yeah, it's kind of good if they remove things from 2. Like, in a way, it's good. You don't really want all the same... You want to force people to do new things, I think. I mean, it's fine I guess if some things are there. It would be hard to, like, not hold over weapons, of course. But you kind of have to have some of the same weapons, because you can only do so many... But changing all the weapons around is good. Yeah, I mean, like, 2 changed a lot of the specials from 1. It's fine. It's good, in fact. It's good. It's a good thing. I forget what the flower does. Oh, does that make everything meat? Is that the thing that makes everything meat? Is that the meat flower? It's the meat flower. Huh. Yeah, why does the flower make everything meat? Is that what that did? That's not what that did in the original Adventure Island. I don't really remember. It's probably just for points. But there wasn't even meat in the original Adventure Islands. The hammer survived. Well, that's cool. And the inkjet. I was never that good with the inkjet either. I was never that was not one that I was attracted to. Talking about Splatoon 3, it just came out. I'm probably not going to get it immediately, but probably going to get it soon. I just have so many things I need to play that I want to get it. I definitely want to get it, but I can't really get it immediately. I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it soon and play a little bit. But we have Halloween coming. We have October coming up. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, the main thing that's important with Splatoon 3 would just be, like, the look of it. Of course, the look is going to be, you know, great. But, I don't know, like, how, like, the new lobby area, like, the town area, and, like, I don't know, like, the new battle arenas, and the music. Like, what new music have they put in? You know, I want to, you know, this new soundtrack, have cool new songs. Those are the important things. Those are the important things. And the single player, like this, you know, which, you know, let's try it. But I think the music in Splatoon 1 was a little bit better than Splatoon 2 overall, maybe? Splatoon 2 had some really good music. The music in single player in Splatoon 1 was extremely good. Like the single player music, there were some tunes in there that were pretty amazing. Way worse. Uh-oh. Well, it could be. Oh! Oh! No, why did I know I was gonna miss that jump? What? Wait a second. What? Looks, feels like a Rush game Super Nintendo's fan. Yeah, well, I don't know about... I'm not sure, I definitely don't trust any review sites, so... I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I think about that. Rushed game. That sounds like the kind of thing that review sites would say. We'll see. We'll see. The review sites will always, like... They'll always, like, over-focus on, like, technical stuff. Won't really give enough credit to, like, actual originality. But we'll call out, like, if, you know, the game is... Yeah, like, Balan Wonderland seems like... I still need to try it, but it seems like it got absolutely, like, a super unfair shake from review sites. Because... Yeah, like modern review sites have, like, I think that maybe... Oh, okay, this is just the way I see it, but, like, they kind of have, like, a little bit of a... kind of a toxic view of what counts as new, like, originality. Well, everybody uses, like, the word innovation, which is, like, the wrong word to use, really. But stuff that's, they're overly harsh on stuff that actually tries new things. Or stuff that, like Splatoon, maybe, where it is, like, kind of... It is kind of just like the same game. It's just like an expansion of, like, the original game, but it's still like serving its own niche. You know, it has a niche that, like, yeah, I mean, it's like it's the same game from, like, they're all kind of the same game, like 1, 2, and 3, but it's not like it's not like it's an overdone genre. Like, the stuff that it's doing is not, you know, it's serving, like, its own niche. So there's no accounting for that. Whereas stuff that actually is, like, really, like, generic, like a modern generic game. Like, you know, like, I don't know, Horizon Zero Dawn or Spider-Man, something like that, for example. Where really, it actually is just, it's doing the same stuff that, like, all video, like, where that's where, like, originality, like, I think is more relevant. When, like, a video game is doing something that, like, every other game is doing, that's what we don't want. You know? If it's like... It's fine to do... It's fine to, you know... Like, Monster Hunter is... If each of the new Monster Hunters are kind of iterative over the old ones, it's kind of okay, because it's still... It's still, like, you know, the niche is still, like, small enough. But I mean, like, nobody, like, I don't know, nobody's really doing what Splatoon is doing. Like, Splatoon is... It's completely fine if, like, the new Splatoon is, like, a little bit more iterative. Completely fine. Because... Like, that's, you know... If you want to play something like Splatoon, there's no place else to go. You can't. It's not like that's like an overdone genre. It's not. It's completely the opposite of that. Which is what matters, really. Is to have, like, more variety. No, but I mean, like, they do have to do that. They have to switch things up. I mean, it's good to switch things up. It's good to, like... It's good to not be too iterative and to, like, mix things up. And I mean, the second game did change things a lot from the first game. Like, a lot of the specials in... Do you have to use the skateboard here? For this part? Do you have to use a skateboard to make these jumps? That can't be. It's kind of weird. Feels like it, though. I don't know why I was missing these jumps before. Oh, well. This is how you do it, though. Skateboard through all this shit. That's what I did the first time. Alright, I beat that level again. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good for them to mix things up, like with the weapons and stuff, and yeah, just like I don't know. I think like ideally they should just take away, like they should remove as much. Hey, Gizmo, what's up? How's it going, Gizmo? Back to subscriber requests today. I mean, I still might do some Umihara Kawase, but I'm gonna get done some subscriber requests. I'm gonna play this for an hour, and then you know maybe if there's any other subscribers here, I will do their stuff. Early afternoon stream. How do you just feel about? Does that make you feel uncomfortable? Like, Flip shouldn't be playing video games like this early at noon. Yeah, this is Adventure Island on the GameCube. This is the GameCube. It's like called like the actual title is like Hudson Volume 4, like, what was it called? Like, Hudson Special Volume 4. It's like part of a series of, like, Hudson revival games on... Oh, you know, I'm forgetting about the run button. That's why. I'm forgetting about the run button. That's why I'm not making these jumps. There's like a run button, of course. Oh, yes, there we go. That's better. Yeah, this is like the fourth in, like, a series of revival games Hudson was doing on GameCube, and there was one for, I think there was one for Bomberman, and there's one for, I don't remember the others though. There's a bunch of them, but this is their revival Adventure Island on GameCube, and it's just basically like a 2.5D Adventure Island. I don't know, it also combines elements from the TurboGrafx Adventure Island, which I've never played. It's alright. It's pretty good, what it is. Hudson Selection. Yeah, Hudson Selection. How's it going today, Gizmo? How's your weekend going? Get a windy level here. There were no windy levels in the original Adventure Island. It's a little different. You got the windy level. It's cool. Let's see, I don't think I made it past this level on the stream before. So, this is what we gotta make it past the windy level. Let's see. Let's see how much progress we can make. We're gonna be playing this for 1 hour. 1 hour of this, and then, you know, maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll do another subscriber request if another subscriber is here with request time. We might do another subscriber request after this. And then, you know, who knows what we'll do. I need to get more of those done. Yeah, Splatoon 3 is out. Talking about that earlier. Definitely excited to try that game. Definitely excited. I don't know if I can... I have so many games to play, but I do want to get to it soon. I do want to definitely get to it. I'm sure I'll probably play a lot of it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how, yeah, both the Splatoons are very great. Both the Splatoons are awesome. The first two. Oh, don't click on that. Uh-oh. Because I think then I would have to play 4-1 again. That would be bad. Splatoon 3 has finally come out, though. That was a game I was looking forward to. There's some other, I guess there's some other things that are coming out that look kind of interesting. Like, there's a ton of, like, Bloodborne likes coming out. But I don't know, like, there's, a lot of them are kind of, don't look that great. There's, like, a couple that look really interesting, though. Like, I saw footage of a couple of the Chinese ones that somebody's making, like the Son Goku one looks super interesting. There's like a Pinocchio one, like that Liza P one, that looks, I don't know about that one. That looks way too copied from Bloodborne, kind of. But I don't know, there's a couple that are coming out that there's a ton. Actually, there's a ton of them. Oh shoot. I think I want to get that. Wait, what is this? Oh no, I can't get it. Oh man, they knew. They knew what they were doing. Oh, let's go faster. Do I want that? Is that eggplant? Is there eggplant in this level? I think there was an eggplant in this level. I don't know. You just gotta race for it. Oh! I thought maybe it'd get that timing there. You'll still join me in 3? Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure we'll... At some point, we could play some 3. I'd like to play 3 with people. It'd be fun. Oh man, that was last night? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, Splatoon is a hard game. It's hard to be helpful. It's hard to be good at it. It's hard to be good at Splatoon. You know, you gotta, like, you get the knack for it. Because it is, like, you know, it's an amazing game, but just, it has the same problem that all online multiplayer games have. All competitive multiplayer online games, which is that, everybody is universally too good. Even if they try to have, like, matchmaking and a ranking system, it doesn't matter. Everybody's just too good. That's the problem. But I used to be able to, like, do okay in Splatoon 2. With, my chosen weapons. What was it called again? The Sploosher. Splooshing. You do okay. It's still, like, some of the most fun, like, competitive, or just some of the most fun, like, online multiplayer stuff that I've ever played, that I've ever tried. Usually, like, online multiplayer stuff, I don't like it. I don't like online multiplayer stuff, like, as a rule. You know, like, when I was younger, I think when we were all younger, I don't know, maybe this is true for a lot of people, but the novelty of, like, playing multiplayer online was very appealing. It's like, oh, you get multiplayer, because the thing is that, it was always really fun to play games multiplayer, like when you'd have your friends over and you'd play, like, Mario Kart, N64 Mario Kart and stuff like that. Smash Brothers on your N64. It was like so fun. It was so much fun. And like the idea of playing online is like so appealing. It's like, oh man, you can get this experience whenever you want. But like what you eventually realize is that it's not the same experience. Like doing stuff online is not you lose the social element, you know? It's not the same. It's just like a watered down. But you know, now everything is like online just because of convenience. So despite the fact that I think a lot of people realize that, you know, local multiplayer is like, that's the most fun, but it's an unstoppable force because the convenience always wins out. Even when ultimately the more convenient form, you know, version of experience, even when it's ultimately less satisfying, and we kind of realize that, it still kind of wins because people just can't help themselves. Like we're a society of like ultimate convenience. All we care about is like convenience. Well, I mean it's probably overstated. We're very convenience focused. We're very lazy. We're lazy people. Is this stating the obvious? You know, we're kind of lazy. Convenience seems to always win. But I don't know. Yeah, like online multiplayer stuff. It's just not the same. I don't know. It's not the same. Even like with like a voice chat and a microphone, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like playing stuff in person with people. But everything's geared towards online more than like local multiplayer these days. But yeah, like I don't know, like even games that I like Smash Brothers, you know, like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Like I like those games, but the idea of playing like online Smash Brothers seems like a terrible thing to do to me. Like it seems super unfun. Any fighting game. I used to play like some Street Fighter 3 online. Just because like I like Street Fighter 3 so much, but still, it's not really the same. It's just not the same. Play online stuff pretty much. Watch streams of single player. You only play online stuff. Well, like, are you talking about like what? Like, are you talking about like online games? Okay, I don't want to get that yet. I forgot that was there. Let me try to get that. I want the key. The key would be ideal to get. Oh man. Okay, well whatever. Let's just try to do it this way then. I mean, the good thing about that key would be... Oh, I could have used that milk. The good thing about the key would be... I'm dead. You can make those jumps with skateboard. I could skip ahead to the next checkpoint. Competitive games? Aww. No, if I may ask... Do you like that stuff? I guess you like that stuff. A lot of people like that stuff. How do you feel about that? Do you ever have like mixed feelings? Like, man, I'm really addicted to this online competitive stuff, but at the same time, it kind of sucks. I kind of get the appeal of... I mean, like, because like competitive stuff, you know, of course it has an appeal. I mean, competitive stuff in general, it kind of sucks you in because, you know, you have that competitive drive. You want to, like, it feels good to win, so it kind of drives you to get better at the game. And, you know, that's cool. That whole idea is, like, cool. But that whole idea. Right, exactly. It's kind of reward. It can suck, but it's rewarding. That's... Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's that primal thing where it's like, it is rewarding to, like, get better at something. But, like, on competitive stuff is, like, that's actually, like, the most brutal form of, like, you know, if you want to talk about, like challenge, you know, like a kind of challenge. And like challenging games versus just like kind of casual stuff. Like competitive online stuff is the most brutal form of like challenging, like to actually like get to take it too seriously. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the only way you can like not take it too seriously is like not care that much about the competitive side of it. But you have to kind of care a little bit to get that kind of reward from it too. But it's like, yeah, you have to kind of care but not care too much. Oh, this is like with this. This is like really. Oh no. Oh, this is with the platforms. Okay, I was gonna say like the ones with the. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, that was man. This gotta be like a full speed jump there. Oh, but the ones with the springboards are like super hard. I guess. Okay, I guess you get transported to the fourth checkpoint anyway. So that's still like a pretty good reward for getting that key. So, alright, so since I have a weapon here, I need to take this part slow while we have a weapon. It's our best chance here. A little bit, so you can't take it too slow because of the stamina. But a little bit slow. That's probably gonna fall. But like, we might be like really close to the end. I don't know if I even made it this far in the level. Can't go. Oh, shoot, I can't go that slow. I can't go that slow because it's stamina. But I know that octopus is gonna keep jumping out at me and gonna kill me. Man. Hey, wait, what's up? How's it going? Long time no see. We're just talking about competitive online stuff. After a while, it becomes not that fun. See, that's the thing, though, is like the real rewarding nature of the fun of like online competitive stuff comes from like getting better. But the problem is that in order to keep having that, like the satisfying feeling of like getting better at an online competitive game, the amount of effort you have to put in like increases exponentially, essentially. Like, because like you know, at first, like when you don't know anything about a game, it's easy to get better, you know, but relatively easy. But as you start to like get into like the mid-tier of whatever game you're playing, already people have put in like, you know, way more hours than you, like hundreds of hours more than you. So you have to put in those hundreds of hours to even like be able to like. I mean, if you can like find a game maybe that you like kind of naturally excel in, then maybe you can like. Maybe that's when, I don't know, maybe that's when it like gets really intriguing, because then you can sort of get good enough to get that satisfying feeling a little bit sooner. But it's hard to do that. It's very hard to do that. But yeah, right. So yeah, like online competitive stuff. The stuff, it's like the types of online competitive games that always I found the most appealing is fighting games, because I don't know, like the martial arts aspect of fighting games, just like the kind of like learning. There's something about like fighting games that almost feels like a bit like, oh dude, oh no, I gotta get this key or I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Doesn't matter. I'm screwed. I gotta go for that key. I have to get that key there. Give me that. You tried playing this on PSP, you couldn't stand it? What's up, Asian West? How's it going? What? Why? I mean, like, the gameplay is fine. It's actually fine in this game. I mean, it feels good. It feels a bit more modern than the Adventure Island, but, like, so in that way, some people might think it feels better. I don't know, but, like, you know, I like the way the original Adventure Island feels. The somewhat stiffer feeling is not bad either. Like this kind of plays a little bit more generically than original Adventure Islands, but it's not really at all. I don't think it's at all bad. It's just it's like it's good. It's like it's a decent. There's nothing really wrong with the way it plays. Like it's a decent It's not even really like an updating. It's just like a decent. I mean, I'm not crazy about the 2.5D art style, so there's that. I'm not crazy about that, but it doesn't look bad, really. It doesn't look bad. You know, it's kind of cool. Like the various things it includes from like the different games. You know, if you're like a fan of the games, that's kind of cool. Oh! There's the goal! There's the goal! Excuse me, pig, let me just touch that. Oh, okay, we got it. Compared a bit to speedrunning. Yeah, in the sense that, right. It is, you can't, in the sense, like, it's just in a general sense of, like, the effort. I think you're right, Gizmo. Like, in the general sense of, like, the amount of effort, like, to be, like, in a competitive multiplayer game, like, getting to the top, it is kind of like speedrunning in that, like, to be the best in the world at, like, a multiplayer game, it basically requires you to, like, literally put in more effort than any other human being on the planet, which, you know, is an immense undertaking, yeah. Like, whoa, don't click on that. Like, to get into, like, the upper echelon, like, the top tier of, like, a competitive multiplayer game, it is a little bit, like, the amount of effort you have to put in is similar to, like, a high level of speedrunning. So I guess it just depends on, like... But yeah, I was like the ones that appeal to me the most are just fighting games, you know. So like shooters don't really appeal to me that much. Like I don't know, like the stuff that like is popular these days, like MOBAs. I just don't even like the premise of like that kind of stuff. Like I don't know, I don't like how it play. I don't like how I don't like how it plays. Like these arena games, like Fortnite. I don't really. That's like stuff like the battleground, like the arena type. No, what is it? What do you call that stuff? Like the elimination stuff, like Tetris 99 and stuff like that. So what do you call that stuff again? That's a little bit different because you can, since it's like a free for all with like a lot of people getting better at that stuff. The strategies, it's a little bit. It's kind of like a lower skill ceiling. It feels like, I don't know, probably this is maybe a little unfair to say, but it feels like a lower skill ceiling. Like it's easier to kind of get better, because like getting better, you can kind of get good results by just like either getting lucky or like playing cowardly in a lot of times, since it's a free for all. It's almost like the Mario Kart version of competitive stuff, where like, you know, you can kind of. You know, you can be really good at Mario Kart, but you don't have to necessarily be that good to get good results, because you can. There's stuff to like balance it, like the blue shell. Shubinator, what's up? How's it going? Adventure Island remake of some variety. Yeah, this is Hudson. This is a Hudson remake of Adventure Island on the GameCube. It's part of their Hudson, I forget, special selection series on the GameCube, where they were kind of like doing remakes of like a lot of their games. I forget which other ones were on there. I wish I could recite them all to you. You have to be the best, fun your own journey of getting better. Right. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, it's true. Yeah, you don't have to be the best to enjoy multiplayer stuff. If you had to be the best in the world to enjoy multiplayer stuff, then nobody would enjoy it, so obviously that would... But yeah, I mean, it is, like, competitive stuff, it is a little bit... You have to... It is a little bit like speed running, and it's kind of adjacent to, like, enjoying just difficult games in general, because you have to enjoy the spirit of the effort and getting better at that kind of thing, and like you have to it's not just, oh dude, what the, oh dude, my stamina, I don't have time. Oh, okay, all right, well at least we got the checkpoint now, because I don't know if stamina carries over into bonus. Oh, it does. It doesn't matter. We die here. Oh, the springboard ones are impossible. Yeah, this is the... Man, I'm like talking about 3 different things. Yeah. Okay, so what was, like... That usually takes you to, like, the 4th checkpoint, which is good. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Oh, dude, the stamina. The stamina is a problem! The stamina! The stamina! You gotta run for it! Run for it, Marty! Get lucky! Oh, that was probably the end of the level. StarCraft, you select monsters. Competitive stuff trying to down. See, that's the other thing also. So, originally we were talking about, like, Splatoon. We were talking about, because Splatoon 3 had just come out. And we were just talking about, like, how I don't really like online competitive... Actually, at first I was talking about how I don't really like online multiplayer stuff in general. But, like, also specifically how, like, mostly... I don't like online competitive stuff. I like, okay, so yeah, so, that's kind of tangential to what I was talking about. What I was gonna say before was that, when it comes to, like, competitive stuff, like fighting games and stuff of that nature, I always think it's more fun to play with your friends. Like, being competitive with your friends. Like, when I was younger and I first got Street Fighter 2, and I would always, like, play that with, like, we had a close friend who was also into it, so we would, like, have, like, a rivalry going. Almost like a sports rivalry in, like, an anime, you know? That's when I think fighting games are, like, the most fun. Like, you have to... Or, like, any kind of competitive game. It's the most fun when you have, like, friends who are also into that, I think. Like... And it's kind of a similar thing with, playing online games local. I think that, like, local multiplayer is always more fun than online. Because when you're just in the world of your friends, your friend group, and you're, like, just trying to, like, be competitive with your friends, it's a much lower bar, and that's always going to be more fun, you know? You don't have to... Being the best in your friend group is not... It could still be... You know what? It could still be, like, extremely hard. Like, it could be that your friend is just, like, better than you. It's like, you might not even necessarily be the best in your friend group. But still, it's a much more... Like, even if you're not the best, it's still, like, more fun. It's still more fun because, hey, and Henry, What's up, nerd? Hey, Henry, how's it going? I remember you. I remember your name. Your username looks really familiar. Oh, are you from Ramenade's chat? What's up, man? Dude, you found your way here. Are you from... Yeah, what's up? How's it going? You're from Ramenade's chat, right? Or Discord, or... Yeah, I see you in this chat. I used to play a ton of StarCraft, yeah. Yeah, I was like into... That was online... Well, I mean, like, yeah. I was a little bit more like into like online stuff back then. So like stuff like Quake, you know, I played the Quakes. I played like some RTS games online, like StarCraft and Warcraft especially. I played like a ton of those, and I played yeah, like some of the like very well known like first person shooters. Like I never played Doom online. I played a ton of Quake online, Quake and Quake 3. Yeah. I kind of skipped Quake 2. And, what else? You know, like... What did the boomerang kill rocks? Spirit of online was to make friends. Too bad humanity's generally terrible. Well, no, I mean, is that the case, though? Because, like, you can't really... Yeah, no, I mean, like, but the problem is... No, I mean, like, that's great when you can do it. Like, if you can, like, make friends online, and you can get that experience, too. Like, you kind of can, like, you can meet people online and make friends. You can make new friends. You can, like, you can have your... And then people do that. I think people still do that, like, a lot. People who play, like, online games get, like, you meet some new people and you make new friends, right? And that's part of the fun of it. But it's kind of still not the same because you get a little bit of that, but the problem is that it's, number one, it's not... Because it's, like, only people you know online, and you don't, like, ever get to talk to them. Well, I mean, like, just knowing people online, if you never talk to them, like, in person, you don't get the same social experience. It's kind of like a watered-down social experience. You don't really get the same thing. It's not the same as, like, hanging out with somebody where you can, like, look at them, and... That's more of, like, an online versus, like a lot of... I don't know, like, maybe, like, a lot of younger people today don't see the difference, or whatever, or you don't really think about that. But I feel like... That could be, like, a generational thing. But I feel like there's, like, a big difference between, like... And then the second thing is that... The difference there, I think, is, like, those friendships that you make in, like, online games... I would say, in my experience, they tend to be much more... They tend to be, like, much more shallow friendships. You like, make... So, like, you're playing, like, some, like, MMORPG or something, and you make a bunch of friendships in an MMO. But, like... And like, you always, like, even, like, the really good friends you make, there's exceptions, but, like, for the most part, those people are like, oh, man, you're my best friend in this game. We're gonna, like, be friends forever. Like, once you, like, stop playing those games, or, like, when one of you stopped playing that game and the other one's still playing, or even if you both stop, like, unless you move on to, like, the same game, like, okay, now we're gonna go play this game together. Unless that happens, unless you go to the exact same games, you're just gonna, like, stop talking to that person. Like, it's not lasting... I just feel like you don't really, as a general rule, you don't form lasting friendships from, like, online games. As just a rule. Like, and there's, like, exceptions to that, but I don't know. Does anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. That's why, you know, it's kind of different from, like, you know, making friends, like, you know, you almost want to say, like, real friendship. Like, not exactly, it's something kind of, you know, it's just, like, a little bit shallow, you know. There's shallowness to that. Dude, this part's tricky. Dude, this part's tricky. You know me? Finally noticed I never did follow, although I did, but I was never on the right schedule. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so, like, I just happened to be, like, this is, like, a rare early morning stream, or, well, for me, this is, like, early. It's, like, 12:30 now. I started at noon. Almost never start my stream this early, but, you know, I should try to do, like, some early streams once in a while. Just for, like, for variety's sake. Oh, dude, this part's tricky. Oh, man, this is a tricky part. You go online tournaments? Yeah. Met a friend in Japan through Cities Heroes. Do you still, like, talk to him today? Like, you still, like... I don't know. I didn't, like... I don't know, you know, there's definitely exceptions, but... I don't know, I just think that... I don't know, and there's also, like, just practical reasons, too. It's kind of like... There's a similar thing with, like... online relationships. There's the distance barrier makes keeping up friendships with people long distance. Like, long distance friendships are just harder to maintain. everything is more online these days. So everybody has like online friends, you know, like obviously like I have like many people I've met through like streams and stuff. Hey Ventus, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, so in other words, I think that's, I don't know, like that's another reason why I kind of... Also, like when it comes, I was talking about like why I don't really like online games that much anymore. It's just, yeah, I don't know. The other thing is just that like games that are like designed to be played online, like multiplayer games in general, that are designed to be played like online multiplayer, just tend to, I don't know, I feel it may, this is something that's just me, but I feel like they tend to just not, they tend to not be as fun. Oh dude, this part's tricky! This kind of bullshit. You tried warning me? You don't need to do that. I found out. You didn't need to warn me. It's like, yeah, it's fine. No, I mean, it's, of course, it's a... Is it... It's probably still not as bullshit as, like, World 8. Is it just this castle? It's still not as bullshit as World 8 in original Adventure Island, I'm sure. Probably figure it out. Oh, it's tricky. It's alright that it's tricky. It's not just streams, your comic. What about my comic, Shubinator? Interesting version of Adventure Island. Yeah, this is a GameCube. I'll try to explain it again for people that oh dude, I'm screwed! You gotta go quickly there. You gotta go fast there, alright. Yeah, you gotta go fast. Yeah, this is part of the Hudson like special select. There was like a Hudson series of like special like Hudson Selection games. There's like a series of Hudson remakes on GameCube. This is one of them. What were the other ones again? Does anybody know what the other ones? I think one of them might have been Bomberman. There was like a second Bomberman game that was like in like that they like added 3D elements to. It's like a Bomberman game, and like what else did they do? There was like a couple of like remade games Hudson did on GameCube. It's like a 2.5D. It's like pretty faithful to Adventure Islands, but it mixes up. It's kind of a remix. It mixes up stuff from the TurboGrafx Adventure Island as well. Hey, Mr. Leo, how's it going, Mr. Leo? How's it going? Well, it's going good. I mean, I've been playing this for about 40 minutes. Sapphire Drew has 1 hour left of his subscriber requests. By the way, we have a lot of people here. I think, does Ventus have? Ventus has some hours. We could probably... Might be a good time to get some subscriber requests done. But I only have 20 more minutes of this. Can I finish this castle in 20 more minutes? That's the question. It's kind of looking like I might, like maybe no. Let's see if we can finish this castle in 20 minutes. I only have 20 more minutes left of this game. Right now. Probably not going to finish this game. But, you know, it's cool. It's like it's a remix. It's like it's a good... It's a solid remix of Adventure Island and GameCube you can play if you want to. What did you... Let's see. It's getting harder to keep up with chat. A lot of acquaintances. Yeah. With... Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, you do. You definitely make like a lot of acquaintances from doing like a comic. Well, being involved in like online communities in general, you make you make a lot of acquaintances. But a lot of the people that I mean, a lot of that it's rare for that stuff to turn into like lasting friendships though too. I guess that's also true of like real life because you meet a lot of people in real life, and most of those have to become lasting friendships. Oh, also Load Runner and Star Soldier. Those also have like these kind of like remixes on GameCube. No, I'm playing like crap. Sorry. Oh well. Yeah, Japan loves Load Runner. Well, I mean, Load Runner it's a very finicky kind of like puzzle game. It's kind of weird, but once you get into it, it's pretty addictive. Like, most people just, like, know Load Runner through the very basic, like, Japanese port of the computer game. But I think there's, like, been tons of Load Runner likes. Or, maybe not likes. Like, there's been tons of, like, Load Runner releases over the years, I think. Maybe just mostly from Japan. Yeah, Star Soldier, yeah. I wonder what that's Star Soldier. Star Soldier is kind of cool. Like the original Famicom Star Soldier is like kind of a cool early shoot 'em up. Like it's not the best shooter. It's far from the best like shoot 'em up game or shooter. You know. I guess you say shmup. I guess you just like really you just say shmup these days. But like as for like an early Famicom shmup, it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. Like you know, there's interesting aspects to it. Like going in and out of the foreground, like the way that the foreground and background, you kind of go in and out of it and stuff. It's kind of interesting. Sega did the same thing, and they were all terrible. They couldn't all be terrible. What? They were all terrible? You sure? Dude, cause Sega. It's Sega you're talking about. Became loved in Japan. Well, because Spelunker. Yeah, no, I guess the Spelunker has an arcade version. What was the original Spelunker? Right, Spelunker was originally like some kind of like computer game, right? Spelunker. Wasn't it? I don't remember the history with Spelunker, but it was like originally. It's like the same thing with Lode Runner. Like it's originally like a computer game, and then there was an arcade game that was made. That was I think it's just because like in Japan, like in America, Spelunker. It's kind of like with Hide Light. Like Japan, you know, Hide Light is incredibly like it came out in like '84. It was incredibly innovative when it came out. But we didn't get Hide Light until we got like the port of Hide Light on Famicom, which is Hide Light Special. Even that version came out earlier in Japan. Like we didn't get Hide Light until like '89 or something like that, when it was like totally irrelevant to fans. You know. Also, like Hide Light being like an early computer game. The fact that its music is just like a really repetitive and annoying. Like in '84, like all computer games were like that. So that wasn't like, but you know, already by '80, like the advancement of video games was like so. It was so huge. Even just year to year, the advancement of video games was like so huge that by '89 already that was so antiquated. Like it was, even just like coming out like 5 years late was like an eternity. So we never really understood why Hide Light was so impressive. I mean, and it was kind of the same with Spelunker too, I think. I don't know. I don't remember if Spelunker was like super early in America, but I think Spelunker for Famicom was like a really early game. It might have been like a. I think it came out before Mario. I don't remember. I think it might have come out before Mario. So it was. I don't know. Like a lot of people have nostalgia for Spelunker just because like it came out so early in Japan. But I don't know. I kind of like Spelunker. I kind of like Spelunker, the Famicom ones. Like, dude, I'm playing like shit. Sorry. Probably not gonna get past this castle. But probably if I played good, I still wouldn't get past it. Yeah, no, like Spelunker, you just have to kind of like, you just have to like, you know, get down with its quirks. The fact that you can only fall like 2 pixels. It's just like, you know, you have to get down with those mechanics, and then it's kind of like a fun little, very simplistic platformer where you're just like going down. And, you know, some resource management that's kind of interesting. Like, the fact that you can't fall at all, it you know, once you kind of get used to it, it makes it kind of interesting as a platformer, because like it's a whole different dynamic for a platformer. You don't really, you know, there's no modern equivalent to that. It's kind of a unique sort of game. That's what's interesting about it, you know. It's also got like, I think it's got like pretty catchy music too. Yeah. It's kind of an interesting game. It's kind of interesting. I don't mind it. Most people wouldn't have the patience to like, I don't know, I mean like a lot of people are kind of just like, if it doesn't play like Mega Man, it's shit. So, if you have like that kind of attitude where like, dude, I only play platformers to play like Mega Man. I only play platformers to play like Mega Man X, everything else is shit. Then you obviously wouldn't be able to get into Spelunker. But I've always liked I like weird platformer. I like stuff that plays not like Mega Man. I respect stuff that plays completely different from it. Like, I really like Castlevania. I like the way that plays. Which a lot of people don't like. If you prefer Kid Cool. Even I mean, Kid Cool, you know, Kid Cool is like really hard to get into. It's not like, I would never say accuse Kid Cool of being good. But like, Because Kid Cool is, because you go so fast, and it's kind of just unfair in its design because you go so fast, and the game is not really designed for you to be able to anticipate what's happening. So it's heavily memorization based. But I think it could be the kind of game where it's fun to speedrun. Like, once you kind of memorize the level, because you move so fast, like, it could be like a fun speedrun type of game. But the other problem with Kid Cool that people don't know, because most people don't get past the first world, is just, like, some of the level design is, like, so unbelievably tedious. And I mean, like, tedious not in, like, the very casual way that people use it, where, like, if you get set back, like, two feet, it's tedious because like, you have to repeat like a tiny amount of content again. I mean, like it's like the air puffers. They're just like blowing in every direction, and there's like no way to get past them without just like luck. The air puff thing, like that kind of like design. I don't know. You can probably like memorize a route through those, but like it's just like that's just like it's unbelievable. And those things, like, they spam those things in, like, the second and third world. Like, once you get past the second and third world, those are, like, the worst worlds. It gets a little bit better in the later. Talking about that game that has the screen scroll up. Yeah, the screen's, like, it scrolls left and right normally, like Mario, but between, like, up and down, it does, like, it doesn't scroll up and down normally. You have to, like, when you go up the top of the screen, it shifts to the upper screen, right? Which is interesting. Like, I kind of find that interesting, because it's, like, kind of different, but... Cursed Poop Poops. Kid Cool. Yeah, Kid Cool, that's definitely a game that I wouldn't recommend that to... Like, Spelunker, I think Spelunker you can get into. If you can, like, get down with its mechanics, if you can just accept the fact. You just have to... A lot of, like, what is good or bad just comes down to what you can accept. If you can accept the fact that you just can't fall more than 3 pixels without dying, then you can kind of start to enjoy it. But, like, you can't... I can't accept the fact that there's, like, a level where there's, like, a billion air poopers spammed. That's like the most... That's, like, the most, like, ridiculous... It's equivalent to, like, the most, like, ridiculous Mario Maker design you can think of. It's the equivalent to, like, a Mario Maker level that like, my 6-year-old nephew made. Not even, like, my 6-year-old... Like, he made when he was 4. Like, it's like his weaker levels when he made when he was 4. Like, he makes better levels now than that. It's like the equivalent to a Mario Maker level where there's just, like, 100 enemies spammed. It's basically that. It's that style of design. It's like, let's just spam 100 air poopers. And it's like a maze of, like, just air being blown at you, pushing you in all directions, and, like, it's like nearly impossible to get through. Do they have air poopers in Mario Maker? I don't remember. I know they have, like, tornadoes in there. I remember if you could, like, make shit like that. You could make stuff that's, like, similarly annoying in Mario Maker, you know? It's just... It's just, like, I don't know, like, whoever was making that, you know, like, old school 8-bit level design is, like, it can be really interesting because, like, it's so much less disciplined, it's so much less codified. Like, a lot of, like, modern 8-bit... modern level design and platformers is often, like, it's too restrained, and it's often, like, way too predictable. A lot of times it's, like, very mundane. And then 8-bit level design is... So a lot of times it's kind of more interesting because it's so out of control, so undignified and unrestrained. They just, like, do all kinds of crazy shit. So a lot of times it's more interesting. But it can also just get... Like, you know, because they're, like, whipping those games up, like, really fast. A lot of those, early Nintendo games were, like, you know, they were just, like, whipped up so quickly. And the developers of those are, like, often, like, 3 Japanese dudes in a basement just, like, whipping up a game in, like, a weekend. Like, you get some extremely, like, trolly, just absolutely ridiculous stuff like that. And that's when it gets... It's when it gets a little, like, that's, like, I think that, why'd I do that? Oh, well. I think that, oh, you have to wait. Okay. Yeah, because these things do shut off eventually. It kind of seems like they don't, but they do. Is there a secret over here? Yeah, I feel like Kid Cool is, like, one of the most... It's, like, kind of secretly one of the most extreme examples of, like, absolute The most trollish level. Dude, maybe we're gonna beat this now. Oh, dude. 7 minutes left to beat this stage. Dude, this is probably gonna be our best chance here. Has anybody else like tried to play through the entirety of Kid Cool? Has anybody else in the chat played through more than one world of Kid Cool? Most people who try Kid Cool are just like, oh yeah, this is shit, because like you go too fast and you can't, and like they quit it in like one level. You haven't seen the true horror of Kid Cool if you haven't made it to like World 3. You have to get to World 3. Like you've experienced nothing. Like World 1 is like, you're getting off light in World 1. World 1 is easy. You can just memorize it. Like, it takes 2 seconds to, like, memorize a couple of, like, the shit parts. Like, you just... World 3 is, like, a tier beyond... An upper tier beyond a tier of troll. You haven't experienced the true trolliness. You gotta play up to World 3 of Kid Cool. Just to experience, like, what a true nightmare of, like, 8-bit design is. Because I think it's... Honestly, like, if you want to, like, rate, like, the worst level design in 8-bit games, I feel like World 3 of Kid Cool, like, should be on, like, the top 10 list, at least. I don't know, guys. Make a top 10 list of the worst 8-bit design. Level design. That's what I like about doing, like, Fliptendo. I want to play, you know, obviously there's there's, like, 8-bit computer stuff. Like, probably, like, the worst, like, the most extreme, most trollish level design and weird stuff is probably going to be found in like 8-bit computer systems, actually, which none of us have, even I don't have that much experience in, but if you just like stick to the console stuff. Dude, can we beat like, dude, how trollish is this boss? Maybe we can beat this right now. I didn't think I was going to beat this world. We have 5 minutes left to beat this shit. This is probably going to be like our only chance here. Do we want to go with the boomerang or stick with the spear? Let's go with the boomerang, I guess. I don't know. Supposedly the boomerang's better. I don't know. I already tell. I'm gonna focus here. Focus on this thing. Oh, it's... Okay, he throws swords. Probably gonna boomerang back. Are they gonna boomerang back? Okay, there's wind, I see. Okay, he throws enemies. Okay. Dude, oh! Almost didn't have my boomerangs back. Oh, okay, okay. So we just have to watch out for... Oh, they move down, too. Okay, I see. So, I should probably not spam my boomerangs here too much. Save a boomerang for the enemies spawning in the bottom. Dude, the ones on top move up and down. Oh, I didn't realize the lightning bolts were actually a thing that kills you. I thought that was just in the background. Oh no! I didn't realize it was because I was paying attention on the frogs. Okay, it looks like the lightning bolts though are just in a specific part. This is my last life. Dude, this is the last life! Dude, was this part hard? Can we get back to that shit? I think this part was, like, not that hard. We can get back to, like... This is gonna be the last attempt. Oh! There's no way we can finish. Oh, damn, it was... I didn't realize the lightning was the thing that killed you. It looked like there was, a basic pattern to the lightning, though. Probably not right. Alright. Now we're gonna play this for, like, a meaningless 3 more minutes. There's no way we're gonna beat it, probably. World 3 with the Air Puffs is where most give up. You can pass that, you're good. Yeah, because like, there's nothing like as close to as trolly. Honestly, I think with the Air Puffs, there's almost in video games, so like, it's hard to find things in any video game as trolly as the Air Puffs in Kid Cool. It's just unbelievable. It's like really an unbelievable level design. You didn't mind some of the basic stuff, but the odd control demanding platform, you just think, oh, it's strange. Oh, when Kid Cool plays so fast. Yeah, like if you can learn the Air Puffs aside, if you can, like, I think that Kid Cool could be a little bit of fun to speedrun, but you have to, it requires you to memorize the levels first. I don't think anybody's gonna find Kid Cool, like, fun to play blind. It's just not a fun game to play blind, I think. Pollock, how's it going? Hello, what's up with you? I don't know why we're, like, suddenly talking about Kid Cool stuff. Kid Cool never got a 3D, like a 2.5D remix, I don't think. Kid Cool didn't get a lot of love. You know, Kid Cool also is kind of weird because Kid Cool is like one of like a series of games where like there's like a bunch of games that are like just like clones. Because Kid Cool is originally, I think there was another game first. Like Kid Cool is in Japan. It was called something else. It's like a Japanese celebrity game. It's like one of those games. There's a bunch of these in Japan which we didn't get. But like there's like Kato and Kenshan is another one. Like games that are based on like quirky Japanese celebrities, like they just got their own Famicom game. They're usually because they're based on like Japanese comedians, they're like more troll kind of games, like Takahashi Meijin. What is that one? Based on what's his name? The famous one. I forget. I'm blanking on the name now. Well, I mean, there's also like the Kokoro-chan game, and it's a bunch of those. Oh, the two dudes who are singers. I forget. Man, I don't remember. I'm blanking. Yeah, there's also Psycho Fox and Decap Attack. I don't remember which one came first. But like they're all the same game. I don't know why there's a Psycho Fox and a Decap Attack. Like Decap Attack, I think Psycho Fox is Genesis and Decap Attack is TurboGrafx, maybe? But like they're all the same game as Kid Cool? Are those even like the same developers? I don't remember. The Kid Cool family, like I think they're kind of the same game too. Like they have all the exact same mechanics. I don't remember if like the level design is the same. Alright, that's 3 hours. We almost passed it. Was there a save? I think it doesn't. I think you have to start back at 4-1 if you would like play again. Is there a save in this game? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter because we didn't like really make any progress. All right. Who knows if we'll play that anymore? All right. I'm not gonna change my rating of the game. Pretty much, feelings haven't changed. It's solid. It's a solid remix of the Adventure Island. If you like want to like try a 2.5D remix of Adventure Island on GameCube, it's solid. You know, the mechanics are a little bit smoother, but it kind of loses a little bit of the old school charm. Like I always prefer the pixel art to like these kind of like 2.5D, even modern 2.5D stuff. I just don't get into as much. Like I don't know, it just doesn't quite have the charm. Like the best 2.5D platformers, the ones that I like the most are the ones from like the PS1 era. Stuff like, never tried Bug. Apparently that's a really annoying game. But stuff like Klonoa, where you're like it's taking advantage of the 3D aspect more. They're doing like weird stuff where like the platforming screen bends and you're like going in and out of the camera and stuff like that. It's so fun. It's so weird. It's so like strange that like modern 2.5D platformers never do that. They just make it a flat screen. They just like make it a normal. Like all 2.5D platformers that I have seen are like just bog standard platformers. You never go in and out of the screen. They don't bend the screen. They don't take advantage of the fact that it's 3D at all. But like they're always experimenting with that stuff in like PS1 era. I won't like Live a Live's remake. No, I mean Live a Live was done in like I like the Octopath Traveler style. Well, it's like the Octopath, because that's like Octopath Traveler style, right? I love the Octopath Traveler. And then there's that triangle strategy game. I haven't tried that. But like that looks good too. Like that art style with like you take this, it's all sprite based, but you're kind of like bent. You're like, it's 2.5D, but it's like all sprite based, and it's like it's kind of a way of doing 2.5D all with sprites and like lighting in a way that like it kind of makes it. It feels more. I feel like that style is able to retain the charm that like where as opposed to like using like 3D models in like a 2.5D game, like something like Bloodstained. Like Bloodstained looks nice because it's got like nice lighting and stuff. Like it's not a bad looking game, but it still doesn't have the feeling of charm of like a true pixel art game. You know, like I don't know. I feel like they kind of cracked the code. I think with Octopath Traveler. Like that's a beautiful style. I like the way that they use lighting and stuff, and the fact that it's like all sprite based, but kind of like. It's hard to describe, like they're all the like the backgrounds and stuff are still trying to look like a 16-bit platformer. Just like it's almost like a pop-up book. It almost has like like if you were to like take Chrono Trigger and make it like a pop-up like book. There's like this kind of like which gives us this kind of old school vibe. I think those games are really beautiful. But yeah, so this is like a couple of those now. I want to see more stuff like that. That stuff is cool. Oh, I gotta do this. All right, so that was the last of Sapphire Drew's time. We burned through the last of it. So now Sapphire Drew is completed. We have completed Sapphire Drew for now. What other human beings can we complete in this time? Wild 9. I gotta try Wild 9. Mostly because of nostalgia. Nah, dude, that's bullshit, Gizmo. Well, maybe. No, what I like to sometimes say is, like, I think what a lot of people don't realize is nostalgia is mostly earned. But yeah, no, I mean, probably it's just you just like it because it's good, though. Don't use nostalgia to write it off. No, it's okay to like things that are old. Probably Wild 9. I don't know. I want to play Wild 9. I would play Wild 9. Wild 9's probably cool. That's made by the Earthworm Jim people. Earthworm Jim people made some interesting stuff, like Shiny, like MDK. I want to play Wild 9. I bet that's the one where you have the torture gun. Yeah. Well, Wild 9, yeah, Wild 9 is an example. Doesn't that do interesting stuff with it's a 2.5D platformer, but it's I think it's trying to do some interesting stuff. I don't remember exactly what. I haven't actually tried it. I mean, obviously, so this is a fully 3D game using PS1 graphics. So it looks really rough now. The art style is... And also it's a Euro platformer or something, so it's I don't know. Shiny's best stuff is when they were doing 2D stuff, really, because Earthworm Jim, the animation is so amazing, and everything just kind of comes together to make an amazing video game. They were trying to do some interesting stuff with this. So you have this gun that whip, you can grab people and things and whip. Oh yeah, you can grab enemies and whip them around. You can. Oh yeah, he just threw that guy into the grinders there. You can use your gun to do crazy stuff to the enemies. That's kind of cool. He's just throwing enemies into the grinder. That's interesting. Oh yeah, and stuff like this too is awesome. No modern... I haven't seen any modern 2.5D game try to do stuff like this. A wraparound effect. Because it's 3D, you can do, wraparound. I guess they don't do this because it's, it could be, maybe a little disorienting. Klonoa does it, too. That's awesome. Why doesn't... they never do stuff like this anymore. This is just... It's using the 3D... The fact that it's a... Even though it's on a flat plane, it's just a platformer... It's using the 3D nature of the game to do something interesting. And so many of the PS1 era 2.5D stuff does stuff. The Spider's another one, which I haven't played that much of. It disoriented me on some levels. Yeah, but I like that. Did I beat the castle? I got to the boss. I got close, Sapphire Drew. I almost beat the boss. I almost beat it, but I couldn't quite do it. What's your rating for Sapphire Drew? Give us all a 9 out of 10. My rating for all of you guys is 10 out of 10, because you have the good taste to come here. It can be your sub request whenever you get time. I forget. Yeah, do you have any time, Gizmo? I don't remember. Who has hours here? Yeah, I guess you do have... Gizmo, you do have an hour. You do have an hour. You're a 1 month subscriber, so if you have anything... No pressure, though. I mean, don't feel like you have to. Okay, so, yeah, if you have something that you want, then I'll play it. But don't feel like you have to come up with something on the spot just because you're here. And then you're just gonna, just come up with some shit. It's oh, I don't know, this. You don't have, also, we have multiple people here. Shubinator, what do you have? I feel like Shubinator, you did have an hour at some point, but we did your... You're not a subscriber currently, so I can't see. But as far as I know, you only were a 1 month subscriber, as far as I know. Yeah, I didn't beat the castle Sapphire Drew, but I got to the boss. I didn't realize the lightning. I didn't see the lightning coming, basically, and that killed me. But we got close. We got to the boss. It's pretty good. But well, I mean, I could do an hour of Wild 9. You'd make if Want was coming up with some shit, I would make you play Panic. If you want to see me play Panic, that's the only reason you need on Sega CD. Yeah, well, I would have to find it. I'd have to get Wild 9. Do you want Wild 9? We could, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, it's a good idea. We should do Wild 9. Good idea. Yeah, I should play some Wild 9. I only have an hour to play it, though. Okay. Okay. Let's do Wild 9. I'll have to get it. You have to wait a little bit. Alright, I will get Wild 9. Let me play some music. Guys, while I'm getting Wild 9, talk about video games or something. You know what? I'm going to go to the store. Actually, I'm not going to get it online. I'm going to get it I'm going to go to the store, actually. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to the store to buy Wild 9. I'm going to be back soon. You never asked me to do Marble Madness. I was unhappy. Why was I unhappy? No, I like Marble Madness. What are you talking about? I like Marble Madness. Madness is good. Game Heroes. Yeah, but I think you're still in debt, Asian Waste. I could, but that wouldn't be a subscriber request. No, I could play that. But this seems like a good chance to... By the way, I'm going to the store right now, but I'm on... I'm talking to you... I'm talking to you... Like, I'm streaming live on the go. I'm streaming live on the go. That's how I'm able to talk to you right now. I'm actually flying to Japan right now to buy Wild 9. The Japanese version. Wait, no, what? Probably... Does it even have a Japanese version? For some reason, I'm going to this Japanese store that's pictured here to get Wild 9. They have an American copy of it. You can go buy it there. So I'm on a plane right now. You're sending me the game express delivery? Oh man, but I'm also going to the store to buy it too. So that's awkward. I'm gonna have 2 copies of the game. Too late now. Let me see if I'm able to actually get this. Somebody's gonna have to, like, send it to me. I think I'm getting it, though. Darth, I'm getting it from Super Potato right now. 1 game, please. I think I'm getting it. All right. Okay, guys. I'm at the store right now. I'm purchasing Wild 9. Purchasing my real physical media copy of Wild 9. Just don't ask me to show it on stream, because just trust me, I have it. You guys talking about scalloped potatoes now? These scallops? Yeah, I mean, well, it's probably just more that... Yeah, it's just like a... There's some, like, shiny level design. Like, shiny kind of, like, yeah, they had their own, like, kind of specific kind of... The specific brand of, like, trollishness with the levels and kind of weirdness. I like shiny stuff. Well, I mean, like, the guy who did Earthworm Jim, he did, like, a bunch of games on 16-bit platformer, but, like, when did, like... It wasn't initially... with shiny, like I think he like did stuff for like Virgin Interactive and like the guy who made those games, like they're like by different companies, but it's like they're still like the same kind of games. I don't remember if Earthworm Jim was made with by Shiny, but then yeah, they kind of like started experimenting with like different stuff in like the 32-bit era. They like started making like 3D stuff, like weird 3D stuff, like MDK. You guys ever? You remember MDK? That was like a first-person shooter, but it was like the gimmick there was that you had like extreme zoom in. It was like you were like I don't know. I think it was like, yeah, you were like a sniping, I guess, or something like that. I'm playing the first one. There was like 2 of them. There was 2 MDKs. Your brother loved MDK? I barely remember it. I think I rented it back in the day. And they made Wild 9. And Wild 9 is also like, you know, they're trying to do something experimental with that. Because it's like, okay, so it's like it's a 2.5D platformer, but which was like, you know, common at the time to make those. But yeah, they came up with like the okay, you have like this gun and you can like capture enemies and whip them around. It's like a torture gun. You can like torture enemies by like throwing them into like traps and stuff. I think that was how it was presented. Like I kind of remember reading about it, but I never played it. I never got around to playing it. There's so many games. I wanted to play it. BioWare developed MDK2? Oh wow. Well, maybe that's my favorite BioWare game then. I don't know. I want to go back and try MDK2. Is this or MDK? I want to try both. I mean, I don't think I ever tried MDK2. Are they still any good? I bet they're interesting to go back to now. Oh, this song is probably way too loud. That was probably covering up my voice. That's probably way too loud. I didn't realize that was so loud. Alright. Alright, I'm back from the store now. I'm back from the store. Hey guys. I'm back from the store. Alright, I got the game. I'm back from the store. We're gonna play a game for Gizmo. This is a game for Gizmo. We're gonna play Wild 9. We haven't done a game for Gizmo before. Be a pineapple, thank you. Trying out some Wild 9 in the PS1. I love the PS1. The PS1 games are the best. So good. There's so many interesting PS1 games. They all have amazing music. PS1 games are just... Why are they the best? Why are PS1 games the best? They're just it's just like the best system. It's like it has the best games. How did that happen? So many interesting games. Play. Gimo? Wait, his name is not Gimo. Torture your enemies. It's fun. I think that's pretty funny. That's like a funny hook for a game. There's no mod. Oh, dude. Oh, you know what? I have to turn my speedrunning. The Z key. The Z key's not working. That's why, because I have to turn off the speedrunning hotkeys. Okay. Well, let me reset this timer. Okay. Gimo MCS. Gizmo. All right. They'd have been a great sense of humor in their writing. Yeah, I bet at some point they probably lost that. Well, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I was never a big BioWare fan. I played some of Baldur's Gate 2. And I guess you could kind of see that in Baldur's Gate 2 with like some of like the weirder characters, like the dude who had like the animal friend, I forget. It's still kind of not my kind of writing, but I guess you could kind of see. Yeah, they probably did. Well, I mean, like, so did they? I mean, like, didn't the guy who worked on Earthworm Jim did work on this? It was his game, right? Did he work with BioWare, or did they shadow develop it, or like how did that? What happened there? Was it a shiny game, or is it a BioWare game? It was still like a shiny game, right? Like, what else does Shiny make? That dude. Dave Perry was that guy's name, right? MDK was Shiny. Didn't they also make like what is that one? Skull Monkeys? Was it Skull Monkeys? It was like the like the Donkey Kong Country style pre-rendered graphics platformer that they made, I think. They make that. Interplay? Oh, so wait, so MDK2 is a different company? Oh, I didn't realize that. They got a different company to make it? That's weird. Was it weird compared to one? Oh, really? I remember that piece of history. Okay, guys, we're gonna play some Wild 9. PS1. I should try to play with Duck Station. DuckStation. This one? Update. Remind me later. DuckStation. Rabbit Station. DuckStation. Rabbit Station. DuckStation. Rabbit Station. How do I... Oh, okay, wait. So let's see. Oh, I have to... Wait, what did I do with the game? Did I purchase from Super Potato? For some reason. What did I do with that? There it is. Another PSX game from my collection. Another PSX game. Okay, I've almost got it ready. DuckStation is pretty cool. Yeah, I should probably... I've been using EPSXE for a long time. But, yeah, I should probably transition to DuckStation. I probably should use different emulators for NES and Super Nintendo as well. I still use FCEX and SNES 9X a lot. I don't know. The ones that I have for like NES are fine though. Probably. I don't know. They're fine. Okay, I have to let me. Why does that even show up on stream? Why does that show up? Shouldn't even show up. Something is doing that. Remind me later. Wild 9? Yeah, let's play Wild 9. Snow Moon is a duck station. Good. Hey Skittles, what's up? Greetings to you, chap. What's up, Skittles? How's it going? Back to the PlayStation. I love that. I love that intro jingle. It's so good. Even stuff like this is like good. Like all the little company jingles that they had. PS1 is so good. Updating MAME? Oh no, that's why I have to do that one of these days. I have to update MAME. Shiny! There it is, Shiny. Shiny made this. Good old Shiny. Whatever happened to them? Whatever happened to Shiny? A major developer left Shiny. He worked on his... How many Tallarico Studios? His voice, too. Wow. He worked on his other game, Giant Citizen Kabuto? Oh, I've never heard of that one. Have plans later? Yeah. Well, yeah, I do. I have some later plans, but then like later afternoon I have some plans, but I might come back and do an evening stream as well. I want to do that. We'll see. Now look at this, like Euro art. I guess it'd be American. Seems like American comic art. Whoa. You got bought out. Yeah, it's like every company.